Let me ask you something. When was the last time you were truly proud of how you spent your day? I don't mean busy. I don't mean distracted. I mean proud. Because deep down, you know the difference. You know when you've actually worked, when you've pushed yourself, and when you've just existed. You feel that distinction in your bones at the end of the day. The brutal reality is that most people don't fail because life is unfair or because the odds are stacked against them. They fail because they get comfortable living a life they secretly hate. They get comfortable with the average, with the mundane, with the feeling of just getting by. And the most dangerous part, they get used to it. The discomfort of dissatisfaction fades into a low, constant hum, and they forget what it even feels like to be alive, to strive, to grow. That comfort becomes a cage they no longer see. No one tells you this, but modern life is designed to keep you weak. Not physically weak, mentally weak. Think about it. We are surrounded by endless comfort, endless entertainment, and endless excuses. The path of least resistance has never been wider or more appealing. You scroll through your phone for hours. You binge watch another series. You consume endless content, and you tell yourself you're just relaxing or unwinding. But here's the trap. Relaxation without direction turns into stagnation, and stagnation is the silent killer of ambition. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, creeping process. You don't notice it at first. You just feel a little less driven today than you were yesterday. A little more tired. A little more willing to settle for less than what you know. Eureka Pavliov. You start saying, tomorrow more often. And that's how dreams die. Not in a blaze of glory, not with a dramatic failure, but quietly. They fade away in the quiet moments when you choose comfort over progress, distraction over discipline. They die in the silence of your own inaction, until one day you wake up and can barely remember what it was you wanted in the first place. That's the silent trap, and millions of people are caught in it without ever realizing it. Now, let's get to the hard truth, the one most people spend their entire lives avoiding. You already know what you need to do. You know the bad habits you need to stop. You know the discipline you've been avoiding. You know the version of yourself you keep postponing until some magical right time that never comes. You know you should be waking up earlier, eating healthier, working on that project, making that call. Knowing isn't the problem. The problem is comfort. Comfort is the enemy of your potential. Every single time you choose the comfortable option over the necessary one, you are casting a vote against your future self. Every excuse you make feels harmless in the moment. I'm too tired. I'll do it tomorrow. It's just one day. Each one seems so small, so insignificant, but they stack up. They become a mountain of procrastination. And one day you wake up, look back, and realize you didn't fail in one big, catastrophic event. You quit slowly, day by day, excuse by excuse. No one came and ruined your potential. You didn't lose it. You negotiated it away in exchange for a little more comfort, a little more ease, a little less effort. You traded your future greatness for present mediocrity. So if that's the problem, what's the solution? Let me be crystal clear. Motivation is not the answer. We've been fed this lie that we need to feel motivated to take action. But motivation is a feeling. It's an emotion. It's fickle. It comes and goes like the weather. Relying on motivation is like trying to build a house on quicksand. Discipline, on the other hand, is structural. It's a system. Motivation asks, how do I feel today? Discipline asks, what needs to be done no matter what? Winners are not more inspired or more motivated than you. They are simply more consistent. They have built the structure of discipline into their lives. They show up when it's boring. They put in the work when it is uncomfortable. They keep going when no one is watching, when there's no applause, no external validation. They understand that the real work is done in the unglamorous, unseen moments. Discipline is not punishment. It's the ultimate form of self-respect in action. It's you telling yourself, I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. It's honoring the person you want to become. And this is where everything can change for you. It's about a fundamental identity shift. See, you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your standards. Read that again in your mind. You fall to the level of your standards. If your standard is to tolerate excuses, you will become a person full of excuses. If you tolerate mediocrity in your work, in your health, in your relationships, then mediocrity will become your identity. But the moment the very instant you decide to raise your standards, your behavior has to follow. Not because it's suddenly easy, but because the alternative is now non-negotiable. When you decide that showing up for your workout is your standard, you just do it. When you decide that finishing your work before relaxing is your standard, it becomes who you are. This is the point where your old self will fight back the hardest. This is where the voice of doubt gets incredibly loud. It will tell you you're being too hard on yourself, that it's okay to slip up, that you can start again on Monday. This is where most people quit. They listen to that voice. And this exact moment, this internal battle, is where your entire future is decided. The choice you make right here determines everything. So here's the final question, and I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. Don't lie. Are you finally done wasting your potential? Are you done calling delay patience and calling laziness rest? Or are you going to keep negotiating with mediocrity for another day, another week, another year? Because the time will pass either way. The clock is ticking right now. In 5 years, you will be 5 years older. The only difference is who you will have become. Will you be the person who chose discipline, who built a life they were proud of? Or the person who chose comfort and is still wishing for a different reality? This moment matters. Not tomorrow, not next week when you feel more ready. This one, this decision, right now, as you hear these words. If this message hit you, don't just scroll away and forget it. Stay here. Let it sink in. Follow this channel, because we don't chase motivation here. We build discipline, and we move forward every single day. Let's get to work.